So when you don't feel like being in the mode of Destimonia Reign, when you don't feel like that, because we all have those I don't feel like it moments. Like, you know what? It's not working out. I don't feel like doing it. I feel like giving up. Where do you pull your energy from?
I really try to settle myself and have conversations with God. And sometimes I'm hard-headed and I'm not always willing to listen. But I feel like even maybe not at that time will He speak to me, but it'll come back. So really just trying to stay centered and focused, and knowing that sometimes I need to take a break and I need to step back so that I can be clear, and so that maybe I'm not just reacting or acting emotionally. Sometimes that'll trip you up a little bit.
All right, you got a lot of wisdom with your age going on around here. Life will show you, but it's one thing you'll learn from it. Either you'll learn from it or you'll repeat the same lesson over and over again. So it's best for you to learn it. What do you have coming up next?
I will be performing with World Cafe, Soul Opera. That's Sweet Fran Sean's production. Awesome woman. At World Cafe Live. And right now I am really focusing on writing. I am learning to play guitar. That's also a passion.
Right.
Gotta be able to create this music completely for myself. I've just realized I just kind of I think a little bit different, and I have to make things flow the way that they're going to flow for me. And working on this website and working on making sure I deliver the messages that I think are important, and so blog posts and just put myself out there a little bit, slowly but surely.
Forward Motion 2016.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't go back.
Right.
Can't go back. There's no turning back.
No.
Yeah, there's no turning back.
And that's the one thing about life, time. You make the best of it, or you waste it.
Yeah.
So, we can't rewind time. We can't rewind it. We can't get it back. And so we have to make the best out of our time and with our lives, and not be focused on self, so much self-centered.
Yeah.
But making sure that whatever's in us impacts other people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We all have stories, and I wrote a little bit of a piece on this on my blog. We all connect to each other in different ways, and you might, again, goes back to music, you might be able to share a story with me about a circumstance and maybe a similar situation, but maybe the details of your situation didn't really affect me. Like maybe me talking to a different person and the details of their situation affect me more. That doesn't negate your story, but what that does is give me an opportunity to really have a connection and really have somebody else to, that I can really truly connect with, or to guide me. The point of that is, that's why it's important for us all to share our stories. It's important for everybody to put it out there. So the more that you put it out there, the more people that you can eventually connect with, because one story isn't the same for everybody else,
They're all different.
Regardless of what I may have gone through. I can tell you, I went through this thing, but it may not touch you. You may have to hear it from somebody else, and that's okay. But that's why that person needs to put their story out there too,
And so how important is transparency to you?
It's very important. It's not always easy, but it's important. It's important because, like I said, I think it's the details sometimes that are what really touch people, and it's really going to make the connection. So it's not always easy, but it's important. It's necessary.
And so thinking back to when you were younger, would you have even imagined that you would be in this mode like the way you are right now? Would you even imagine it? Could you have even imagined it?
Oh, man. To be extremely honest, being younger, I couldn't even see a future for me. There was no, I couldn't fathom it. It was, with everything that I was going through in my teen years and even up into, mid-20s, it was just, I can get to tomorrow. Hopefully I can get to tomorrow. There wasn't really a concept, and it was probably my mid-20s where I was like, you gotta plan to live. You have to plan for your life. This day-by-day business ain't gonna get you anywhere, As a child, I definitely, that whole, I know what I'm gonna be when I grow up, but things started happening, and like I said, there was no
What'd you say you wanted to be when you grew up?
Oh, I wanted to be a doctor and a teacher.
You know what I wanted to be?
What do you want to be?
A bus driver.
That's service. You want to make sure people got where they need to be safe, girl.
I thought that was a cool job. I want to be a bus driver. So to be a teacher and a doctor, that's awesome. And then you definitely walking in your purpose. Who were the most important people in your family who helped mold you into who you are right now?
Foundation set by my mother and my father. All of my family. My siblings, we lost our parents at young ages, and so we had to support each other through that. I have an amazing uncle who's just a wonderful person, and my godmother, Denise Barnes, I cannot not mention her. Just an amazing woman whose life purpose is bringing children up, is being a support system for children and showing them the right way. And honestly, when I forgot what my foundation was, sorry, I might get a little terrible.
It's all right. It's all right. This is real.
She was always there to remind me, and essentially, she's my godmother because she adopted me. She said, met me when I was in 6th grade and said, okay, I'm taking you on, you're mine, and here I am, and I'm in your life, and, I'm going to do what I do. And she's been with me since 6th grade.
That's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful
That's
thing.
William Henry.
Yeah, man.
William Henry
She's an
School.
amazing woman, and her road with me hasn't always been easy, and she's never given up, just always. She's just an amazing person. So definitely seeing her and watching her still to this day, she is so selfless in her desire and her passion and her action to help others. Like, she definitely inspires me. And I would say that that's probably a real strong guiding force in me, making sure that I'm putting out that love and that message of love, and how much we can overcome by being self-aware, having self-love, and appreciation, and all those beautiful things.
Great hands molding great things.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Amazing woman.